It's very nice to meet you.
You too.
So I'm watching this film, and you kind of got put through the ringer on this one. What was probably the most challenging task or scene that you had to perform in there?
Yeah, the Tryst versus Tryst sequence was difficult simply because there was a lot of mathematics and technicalities involved. As me facing myself, fighting myself, when in reality I was fighting my stunt double, and then we would switch places and then fight her again from the other side, and then they would splice me together through in post-production. That was tricky.
Yeah. I know that you kind of, you have a fun lifestyle of kind of, I say, living off the grid a little bit, and you kind of just being, I guess, more minimalistic. Do you have any new tips that you've kind of learned lately that you want to share with some people?
You just really don't need a lot.
Yeah.
You don't need a lot of stuff. That being said, when you do find the things that really matter to you, hold those things close, you know, like little trinkets and whatnot. But we really don't need a lot to survive. The body is pretty resilient, and a lot of the things that fulfill our happiness are right in front of us, not in devices or external extremities.
Sure. There's a scene in the film where you're injected with a truth serum, and if you had that serum running through your veins right now, and I were to ask you what movie and song that people would be surprised to know that you secretly kind of love,
what would it be?
What would it be?
I mean, I don't know if it's a surprise. I love the movie Avatar. I live for that film. I think it's so great. If I'm in a bad mood, I'm like, I need to put on Avatar. And music, I mean, any kind of music. I love it all. Give me some 90s music. Like, the cheesier the 90s song, the better, in my opinion.
Some like Blind Melon. You know,
like every 90s song, like every really bad 90s song is the best.
I'm watching the film too, and it seems like tattoos are a very big kind of part of characters and design. Do you have any tattoos that to speak of? Or
I do not.
Would you ever get daring enough to do one, and you ever thought about getting one, and what would it be?
I think the beautiful thing about tattoos is they mean something different to everyone.
Yeah.
And for me, just being connected to my native roots, I find that tattooing, especially in indigenous cultures, was a way of telling your story and depicting who you are. Because when you died, the people, when they found your body, by looking at your tattoos, would be like, oh, this person was a warrior or a hunter, or she was a maiden or whatnot. And so in that realm, there's definitely tattoos that I would love to get, but I don't want to get the story on myself until I've lived it.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that, because when I die, they're going to see a flux capacitor on my leg. And
well, they're going to know exactly.
They're going to start laughing. So, thank you so much.
They're going to be like, he was funny.
Yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for